Students, we will see the proof for frequency shift. The statement is, if x of t has a Fourier series coefficient x of k, then g of t is equal to, where the time domain signal is multiplied by a frequency term e to the power of j k naught w naught t. Okay, so if this is the thing, then the Fourier series coefficient is x of k minus k naught. Here this is actually the frequency shift. Similar to that, we have seen as in the previous lecture the time shift. So in the time shift, the time domain is shifted in time. In that case, the frequency domain signal is multiplied by an exponential term. So this is reverse in the frequency shift. Here your time domain signal is multiplied by exponential term, and here we can observe there is a shift in the frequency domain. Okay. Now proof. We will take the analysis equation. We will write the definition for x of k and g of k. Now substitute for g of t in the g of k equation. So what is g of t? It is e to the power of j k naught w naught t. If you substitute, okay, we will get x of t e to the power of j k w naught t. Now in this, since we have two exponential terms, get the common. X of t e to the power of minus j w naught t k minus k naught t. So if you observe this definition, this is nothing but the x of k which is evaluated at k minus k naught. See, if it is x of k, it is evaluated at just t, or it is evaluated as just k. Okay, so here k minus k naught means it is evaluated at k minus k naught. So this is the simple proof for frequency shift. The next property is scaling property, that is the time scaling. Again, the time domain signal having Fourier series coefficients, then the time scaled version, that is z of t is equal to x of a t, where we'll have the Fourier series coefficient x of k as z of k as x of k, where the time scale factor should be greater than 0, that is a positive value. Here you can see this is a Fourier series with an angular frequency w naught, but here the angular frequency is a w naught. So that proof we will see now. If x of t is periodic, then x of a t is also periodic. If x of t has fundamental period t, then x of a t has fundamental period t by a. X of t has fundamental frequency w naught radians per second, then x of a t has fundamental frequency a into w naught. Since it is a period t by a, and this is fundamental frequency. So fundamental frequency means, so that will be multiplied by a. That's why we have written like this. Now coming for the proof, okay, we will take the basic definition of, that is analysis equation, and for z of k also we will write the analysis equation. Now z of t is equal to what? X of a t. Now since a t is there, so you use substitution method. Put a t is equal to m. Then so if you differentiate this, okay, we will get the, because we have to differentiate this with respect to dt. Okay, so dt and we'll get 1 by a dm. This is a simple substitution method. Therefore, z of k is equal to, what happens here? X of a t is there. So, if you substitute for a t, m, x of m e to the power of minus j k w naught m, 1 by a dm. So, instead of dt, you will be having 1 by a dm. And here you can observe the fundamental period. Here see, for x of t fundamental period is t, and for x of a t fundamental period is t by a. That's why while writing the definition for z of k, here the fundamental period is t by a. Here we will write t, here we will write t by a. That's why if I take this upwards, a by t. That's why z of k equation is having a by t. And again 1a here is there. So these two a get cancels, and finally we are left with 1 by t. So which is evaluated at t by a, x of m e to the power of j k w naught m dm. So by instead of t, here it is a variable of m. This is nothing but the definition of Fourier series coefficient x of k. So note, Fourier series coefficients of x of t and x of a t, that is time scaled versions, are same, but has harmonic frequency spacing at w naught to a w naught. That means the time shifted versions are same. that means the x of k for the time shifted version also, but when you plot the frequency spectrums, okay, then the harmonics will be having a spacing of a w naught. Thank you.